Bitch, if you didn't have a sponsor, what the hell would you be? You'd probably be,
at
your mom's house, sleeping on the mattresses on the floor.
And still asking your mom to babysit the kids, you can go out.
Exactly.
With your $32.
Yeah, go. Oh my god, that's another thing, bro.
Cause they thought I'd never make it. See me fall down and they celebrate it. Learn how to win with no demonstration. How about the cool got a ventilator?
333, angel number. Let's get it. Let's see. I hate when it feels staged.
Yeah, but keep going. You stop yourself and then that's not laughing.
It's like, bro, like that is how my mind works. Like I can't, when it comes to even being fake, like I can't do it.
Yeah.
Like I can't sit you and look in your eye and be like, yo, what's good, bro? And like on the inside, I'd be like, yo, this guy's a fucking corner. Like I literally can't do it. So like that feeling staged, it doesn't feel natural to me. It doesn't feel real. So then I'm like, I don't know what it is. It just like fights me. And it's like, don't do that. Don't do that.
Or if you do it, it makes you pause and you're like, that shit was awkward.
Yeah, that shit was super awkward, and I don't like this energy. Get me out of here. I wish I was an ostrich. I could shut my head in the fucking ground and just
Look at take off.
Yo. But yeah, man. But yeah, what did you get into, man?
Yeah, no, I went to dinner. We took my girl's mom to lunch, actually. Really good, dope Peruvian spot. If you ever want some lomo Santiago, whatever the fuck, lomo, whatever the fuck.
I don't think I've ever had it. I haven't had
What?
Bro, I think I've had Peruvian food maybe twice.
Peruvian food is top 3, bro.
I know their pollo, like, I don't know, that sounds really good.
Nah, you gotta have the lomo. The lomo, they do that shit like
But what the hell is lomo?
lomo steak. So pieces of steak, like pieces of steak. Pieces of steak with like grilled onions, French fries under it, and then big ass white rice.
yeah.
You've probably seen it.
No, actually, what am I talking about? Like, one of my favorite restaurants in Providence is some place called San something? Fuck, I can't remember. I used to go all the time, and they're Peruvian and Bolivian food.
Yeah.
So they had like the fries with the rice and the steak with like eggs on it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, all that shit.
Terrific.
There's a really dope spot right here called El Chagan. It's on Bird. It's right in front of Tropical Park. It's on Bird on like 79th Street, 79th Avenue. So yeah, we went there. I mean, you know, she's has a floral business, so she was busy as hell all weekend. You know, since like Wednesday of that week, selling mad flowers, selling mad arrangements. And I went on Saturday to help her out all day. And then Sunday, she don't really want to be doing shit, but we're like, yo, let's just go eat. Like, it's Mother's Day, at least let's go eat.
Mm-hmm.
So we took her there.
So they're not open on they weren't open on Sunday? The business?
Her business was, but she went only half a day. But her half a day consists of getting there at 6 in the morning and leaving at 4 in the afternoon. Like, that's a half a day for her. So that's why. And then
Who helps her, like?
it's a family business, bro. She got everybody in there. That's all her sons. They got 3 kids, my girl and 2 sons, and the father. So the father works a 9 to 5 during the week, but then like when he gets out, he goes helps them.
That's crazy.
I mean, because the business it's very lucrative business. Like the return on flowers, I had no idea until I started like going and working with them. It's a good ass return, but they keep the money in house. Like they don't hire anybody. They have like this one lady that helps them, but.
Is it like is it a building? Or
It's a warehouse. Like it's not like a little cart.
That's what I'm saying. Like see the carts.
Yeah, nah. She's basically a distributor also. So she'll get big orders and big accounts like UPS and shit like that. That they order fucking 400 or 1,000 boxes of flowers. So like she gets them. She orders all the flowers and all that. But yeah, that's what I did. Took my mama some flowers on Saturday with the kids. And then I did that shit on Sunday, and just disconnected for a little bit. Yeah, we did. Well, I know your mom's up north. Yeah, I know.
She's coming next week. So.
Didn't I see you? Didn't I see you Sunday?
Nah.
We didn't go to the gym or anything in the morning. I could have sworn I asked you if you talked to your mom on Sunday.
I have no idea, dude. Honestly, I really don't remember. Sunday was a long ass day for me.
You worked the night.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You sure we didn't go to the gym?
Maybe.
Nigga went to go play ball.
Yeah, I'm like, what I feel like I talked to you Sunday though.
Bro, first of all, just so you know, there's some context here. Berto is by far one of the if we played by fouls, Berto would have been
Shut the fuck up.
Fouled out.
Shut the
Yeah, Alberto would have found out in the first 2 minutes.
Oh my god.
Bro, I have literally scratches all over my arm. Like, I'm gonna show you how long sleeve.
Scrap. Maybe you would play with a shirt on, so I don't be fucking sliding off of you. Pause. Like you wouldn't have gotten scratches. All right. Second of all, you're trash. Third of all,
I was super trash.
yes. And third of all, you're the one that kept throwing elbows when you were going up for a shot. You cannot do that.
That's Tim Duncan. You're not ready for that.
No, you're not ready either because you weren't doing it right.
Tim Duncan doesn't dribble, post up, hit you with an elbow, and then try to shoot.
Fucking asshole.
That's that OG shit.
Oh my
But
god.
yeah, Berto fouls a lot. But anywho,
Still got my buckets up.
yeah, you did. I was trash. I need to go more. But
Yo,
yeah,
it's hot as fuck.
bro, that's why I took off my shirt, bro. Like, it was getting to a point where my shirt was so wet, and then the heat hitting my shirt, it was almost like my body was getting waterboarded. That's what it felt like, you know. I was like, I need to take this fucking thing off so I can feel like the air. I don't know.
That last game was terrible.
The whole thing was terrible. I mean, it was good cardio and everything, but like my feet were raw at the end of the day.
Yeah, and then it was sunny and it rained, then it's sunny, then it sprinkled, and then it was just fucking Africa.
Yeah.
Like, it was just beaming. I was like, yo, we gotta go back on indoor courts, man.
Yeah.
This shit is too much.
No, but I definitely have to like shoot more often. I'm shooting the ball like a baseball. I'm like releasing sidearm.
Shit was like,
I mean, you made a couple.
Yeah, I made a couple, but bro, I can do so much better. I'm actually very disappointed. I didn't want to like dap anybody up when we left. I just wanted to like crawl into a hole and just like, alright, yo, peace. But yeah, I didn't, obviously I just, I sent my mom, a card and everything because she's gonna be coming over here, so I'm gonna celebrate late, but take her out and do
Soon?
things for her. She's coming out Monday.
oh shit,
Yeah.
that's what's up.
Yeah.
So how much is it gonna be there for?
For a week.
That's gonna be
So-
good
Her,
QT time.
yeah, her and my brother are coming, so.
Oh, lit.
Yeah, so my brother's shooting a video out here, I think in Wynwood. Then he's actually gonna be doing some shit with Tetris too.
TK Dread.
Yeah, TK Dre, Eastside TK, East
Eastside.
Tetris.
So
And then yeah, I'll take him out, take him for some nice dinners, take him out.
Oh shit! Next week, speaking of, Greg just hit me up Tetris. They actually have a show on Saturday. Next Saturday night, the 22nd.
He has a show?
Greg, yeah, they put him onto a show. I'll send you the lineup. So now you said that she's coming on Monday, coming with your brother. So that's gonna be the week of.
Yeah.
So I don't know if you work Saturday, but let me know if
No,
you want.
I'm taking that weekend. I'm taking Friday and Saturday off. I'll probably work Sunday because he leaves Sunday morning. So.
Yeah, well, let me know if you want to pull up. I told Greg out. So the mother of my daughters is having her baby shower this Saturday, which is the next Saturday, 22nd, which is the day of the show. But it's only from 3 to 5. So I was like, yo, if you want to pull up, I think he starts like at 7. So I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean,
I'm sure they already talked about it.
yeah, most likely.
Yeah, but yeah, anywho, so yeah, at Sunday, there's a lot of mothers out. Actually, there was actually nobody out, honestly. Now I'm fucking talking about, I don't give bullshit. There was nobody out spending money. I don't know if you saw anything, but
it's a weird
in the
holiday.
place I work at, nobody. It was literally a ghost town.
You know the only thing that I saw that was lit?
Live.
Deepico.
Yeah.
It was a grand reopening.
Well,
of the
that's
inside.
because that's exactly. And I think the first time I went there was a Mother's Day. I don't know if it was even with you or not, but the first time I think I went to Divico, it was a Sunday, and it was Mother's Day, and I was like, yo, this place is lit. And I got crazy Providence vibes from it, and I was like, I love this place.
Yeah, I love.
And I've been going there ever since.
I love Divico, but they finally opened up inside now.
Yeah,
So now I was back to like
dance.
like the home, like all right.
Yeah.
Let me get some food. Let me hear some music. Let me dance a little bit. Come back to my table, chill.
Yep.
I'm actually low key mad I didn't go, but I was exhausted. I got back, especially from playing ball.
Bro.
Yo,
We played 5. I don't even know how I played 5 games. I haven't played ball since we played at this dude's thing, and then before that was the last time we played was at that tournament. That was at this
oh
school.
yeah.
Other than that, I haven't done.
Which is the year before COVID.
Exactly. So I haven't done no cardio like that. I felt like literally a fucking smoker.
Yeah, I was done, man. I was like, we went to go eat, and I came back, and I was just like, I laid in the bed, and my shit. I think my clothes are still wet from that Sunday. But anyways.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, but the only people that I did see out were chicks with sponsors. The ones that got lucky and got knocked up.
You know what it is? I feel like just me personally, some
holidays are not meant to be out in Coro. Like some holidays are meant to be at home.
Yeah.
Or with family. Like that's it.
So you think Mother's Day is a...
Mother's Day is definitely a holiday you shouldn't be out. Like you shouldn't be partying Mother's Day. I don't think you should be partying Mother's Day. I don't think you should be partying like Christmas Day. You know, and then those are, to me, again, my opinion. Some holidays you just don't go out. Like it's not for Coro. It's not for...
Well, that's the thing. There's a lot of young mothers, aka MILFs, which like I hate when young women with kids say that they're MILFs. It's like there's like a saying. It's like, yo, you're not a MILF. You're just a bitch with a kid. So
that's some real up north shit.
No offense.
that sounds very up north.
Yeah.
That saying didn't come from down here.
Yeah, sure. Nah, that's like definitely a New England shit. Like, there ain't no milk, man. You're just a bitch with a kid. But yeah, like, honestly, there was just a bunch of women with their kids, like young children. They're just like getting lit.
Oh, and they were getting lit with their kids?
Yeah.
Oh shit, that's a different.
And I'm talking like infants and like children. Yeah.
How do you feel about that when you see that?
You know, you live your life, you know what I mean? Like, it's cool, like, it's whatever, you're enjoying and everything like that. You know, you have your kids or whatever. But the vast majority I see are just chicks that have sponsors, you know what I mean? They got the golden ticket, they got pregnant, they're good for life.
They're good money.
And then, you know, they just go there and they act like they're some type of, you know, high-class bougie chick and, you know, talking to people like shit and, you know, just have this, like, aura of, like, yeah, I don't like that. Don't get that away. Like, just like, bitch, if you didn't have a sponsor, what the hell would you be? You'd probably be, you know, at your mom's house, sleeping on a mattress that's on the floor.
And still asking your mom to babysit the kids so you can go out.
Exactly.
With your $32.
Yeah, oh my God, that's another thing, bro. Feelings are gonna get hurt on this episode, but I'm just speaking truth. Well, my truth. Who knows? I'm an idiot. But there's people that I see, like women, que son, you know, they're chapeadoras, you know, aka gold diggers in English, looking for sponsors, and they literally will walk through, like, the club or, like, the restaurant with, like, the same mojito or, like, white glass of wine.
Shit is watered down.
And that shit's, first of all, the mojito's watered down, and it's like, you know when you've had a drink for so long that the cup starts to get dry.
Yeah.
Like, you know, when it's cold, it's like, you know, it has like that mist or whatever. Like when it's like you've had it for so long, it's like the cup is warm.
Or the top, like let's say for example, the drink starts here, like the top of it, it's already like
it's like residue.
It's residue from your lips of drinking it from so many different like angles. And shit.
Yeah. So that's like what I see, and they'll literally walk around to like walk past VIPs and pretend like they're looking for somebody. And be like, oh, and then like the guys would be like, yo, what's up? And then they're just like, what? Oh, you have bottles? Oh yeah, I'll have a drink. And then they get read up on a drink. Boom, there you go. And then they bounce, bro.
Yeah, of course.
I've literally seen women meet some guys right there. Hey, what's up? Whatever, blah. The guys will be like, yo, we're gonna order food. Like, eat. These chicks will eat good sirloin steaks. I got. You know what I'm saying? Like, damn, you can't give a bitch no type of food. Like, she didn't even know how to act. Like, she would dog in this food and then, like, we'll drink up, like, a few glasses of champagne, get up, and then go to another VIP. We'd be like, oh, I'll be right back. I'm going to the bathroom. And they're literally in the VIP right next to where you could see them. And it's like, yo, you girls have no shame.
They don't give a fuck. And would you say it's more single women that are doing that, or more women, like you said, that are, like, young parents, young mothers, and they just...
Bro, some of them are not even that young. Like, I'm talking like older women too. Like 40s, 50s. And I'm like, there's no age limit to be a chapeadora. Once you're a chapeadora, you know, so
one's a choppy.
Always a choppy. So you're gonna be that for the rest of your life. But, you know, it's just, most of these women, like, they come to the place every weekend with someone different. You know, and it's like, you know, you know that everyone else knows, you know what I mean? And they're just like, they don't care. They're just like, bro, like, I'm here to get my good ass food, get some good drinks, put on my fucking IG and shit that I'm lit, I'm having a light time of my life, I'm at a nice spot, fancy spot, and I'm with people that have money. That's all they want.
A lot of people here don't have morals, man. They don't have I give a shit about my reputation.
Yeah.
but not because I care about people's opinion, because I actually try to be a better person.
Yeah.
So like that's why I care about a reputation for me and how I look and how I carry myself.
Yeah.
But a lot of people don't have morals. A lot of people don't care. Like, I'm gonna keep it as people, because it's both men and women. Women a little bit more, I feel, but then there's also a lot of men that are just, you know.
Yeah, but you don't see a man going into a. I mean, first of all, you don't see women getting VIPs.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? As much women talk about men are broke and men ain't shit and this and that. In the hospitality industry, when a group of women come in, you know, for the most part, before Berto starts getting DMs, and you know what I'm saying? So for the most part, the staff is just like, fuck, there's no money there.
Yeah.
Especially if they look good, there's no money.
Even worse.
Even worse. Like these chicks are probably gonna split a $300 bill 27 ways.
And be there 8 hours.
And be there 8 hours and bitch and moan about every single thing.
Yeah.
So, there's, you know, and that's just going for, you know, the most part. Not everyone, not all women are like that. But, you know, there's no women getting a VIP and then guys just stand there and like, oh, so you got a drink? Okay, yeah, I'll have one. You know what I mean? Like, it's, and if that happens, bro, either you're a stud or, I don't know, they're just some thirsty bitches or something. I don't know. But I don't even know where I'm going with this, honestly.
Nah, that's you're right. I mean, it's fine. Nah, I mean, because you see it. You know, you see it often, and I think that just goes to talking about like how, again, how women carry themselves and how people carry themselves in general. But just going back to, I think what we're gonna discuss was just moms in general and just young moms, old moms, just moms in general, right? Like obviously some moms they just passed. Yeah. Like we see a lot of crazy shit where we live, you know, young parents, older parents, like, and one thing that stands out in Miami specifically is that when you're a young parent, like you really be wilding, doing some random.
The thing is that like I said, man, like there's a lot of people, men and women, that shouldn't even have had kids, you know what I mean? Obviously there's a lot of different situations, there's irresponsibility. There's chicks that try and, you know, trap a guy and get pregnant on purpose, and then they end up to be, you know, a bum-ass baby mom, and it is what it is, you know. I've seen it a lot in my life and with people around me. And
define it.
A bum-ass baby mom?
Yeah, based on you.
Based on
keep it in 2 sentences. Say, oh, can we define it?
How much time we got?
Yeah, keep it under now.
What would you define a bum ass mother? It doesn't matter what age. Just actually no, we'll split it up. We'll do the young ones and the old ones.
Well, for the most part, you know, it's just being manipulative, you know, and using the kid against the man. You know what I mean? What I've always seen and experienced is just, okay, I don't want this guy to, you know, either the guy doesn't want to be with me or I left the guy, but I still want to ruin his life or, you know, make his life a living hell. So I'm going to use the kids against you, which hurts nobody but the kid. You know what I mean? So now you're just, you know, you're fucking up your own kid. And, you know, for the most part, it's just like, oh, well, I don't want to do shit. I just want you to pay me my child support so I can live off of that. Because most of the time the money doesn't even go to the kid. Because they're probably collecting, you know, food stamps and welfare and all this other shit. Who knows, for the most part. But they have all this help, and then they're just using that money to go, you know, do whatever the fuck they want, and it doesn't go to the kid. And it's like you're causing division, you're causing dysfunction. You know what I mean? And like I said, there's a lot of bum-ass fathers too. You know what I mean? But we're talking about the mothers today. And you know, because
Father's Day is next month.
Yeah.
Next year.
We'll talk about that. But it's just the notion of like you know, obviously mothers are the shit, bro. Like, you know, I'm not gonna say like anything bad in the sense that like mothers are like don't get no credibility. They get all the credibility. Like to give birth and all this other shit, like the shit that happens to their mind, their bodies, everything, like that goes unquestionable. Like you can't say nothing about that. But I just feel like there's not a similar respect when it comes to even Father's Day. You know what I mean? Like Father's Day is like, oh, get him a tie, here, happy Father's Day. You know, women, it's like you have to do all this shit, and if you don't, you're either a piece of shit son or you're a piece of shit boyfriend or whatever, or baby daddy or husband or whatever. And when it comes Father's Day, it's always just like, okay, what do you want? You want to go to get a steak or something?
Yeah, like,
Or you want me to suck your dick tonight? Like, all right, cool. So it's like, I don't know. I've always gone against, like, I've always had a problem with the whole notion of like happy wife, happy life. You know what I mean? I've always, and I don't know if that's something to do with, I don't know, my ego. I have no idea. But
no,
I feel like,
agree 1,000%.
I feel like it's just,
It's the dumbest thing.
why does that have to be like, okay, and the thing is that even in the movies, like you never see, it's like if the man is unhappy, and the same shit goes with the, that Will Smith shit, you know, with his wife. It's like if the man is unhappy, then it's like, well, what are you unhappy about? You know what I mean? Like, what do you mean? Like, you have a good woman. She like, it's like the man is never able to be unhappy.
Yeah.
But and if he says something, then it's like, oh, well, you're complaining, or you're not grateful, or you're not like whatever. But a woman, if the woman's not happy, like all we've ever seen in movies and shit like that is like the woman's not happy, and the man has to fucking break his back to
Find a way to make her happy.
make
Go
her
buy her some
happy.
shit or something like that. Like,
And when the roles are reversed, it's almost like, well, what are you bitching about? You know what I mean? Like, get over it. Be a man. You know what I mean? You have to just swallow it and just be like, okay, cool. Like, I'll just sit here and be miserable for the rest of my life in this marriage because I can't leave her. You know what I mean? Or if I leave her, I'm a piece of shit, or I'm a scumbag. So, I don't know. What do you think about that? What are your thoughts?
I think that term is actually ignorant. Like,
Bum ass very long.
no, baby mother. Like a baby mother. Like, I feel like that's just so degrading. Like, you know what I mean? Like, don't call me no baby father. Like, fuck you look like.
Baby dad.
I'm the father of your children.
Yeah.
You're the mother of my. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. That's just maybe it's my age or my. I don't know.
No, pretty much everything you just said, man. I think that a lot of, especially younger women, they, like you said, they maximize on like, okay, I got the kid, so I got the drop on this dude. You know what I mean? And that mentality, unfortunately, is something that also the system plays a part of, because the system does make the father automatically the bad person in a split up, in a split. That's why the whole "it's cheaper to keep her" actually does exist, because a lot of guys don't even want to deal with child support, with custody battles, with all this and all that. They rather just stay with them, you know what I mean? But honestly, I think the only thing that just makes you a bad parent in general is just not putting the kid's interest first. So I don't care what you do in your spare time. Look, I have my daughters at 18. I'm not gonna sit here and act like I was a fucking angel. Like, yeah, when my daughters went to bed, I was like, yo, mom, what not? Watch the kids. They're sleeping already. I did what I'm doing as a father. I'm gonna make sure my kids are good. They're fed. They're finally asleep. But guess what? I was 18. So at 21, yes, I wanted to go to the club. Now, was I out there spending my money, their milk money, their diaper money? Absolutely not. You know what I'm saying?
Dad, I'm hungry.
It's go eat some fucking sugar water, nigga.
I gotta buy this 12 pack.
Yeah, I need this pack of Heineken with these gooses on sale tonight.
But so yeah, I mean, I think it's just parenting in general. I think you should focus always on the kid, man. I know it's tough when you're young because you don't want to miss out, and I had that shit. I went through that. I didn't want to miss out on shit. I want to miss on the partying and all this stuff. But I always kept my priority. I was like, yo, like, it's not about me right now. Like, this is like, yo, make sure you take care of that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I guess. I don't know, man. Like, shit, when it comes to, like, girls that have, like, sponsors and shit like that, and it's like, this may be off topic. I don't know if this even, like, transitions well, but whatever. But, I get very, not annoyed, but I just see, like, when I see, like, girls that have sponsors and they're just, like, treating other people like shit,
Define for the listeners, define what
Having a sponsor is.
You're just a gold digger. You just have multiple, most of the time it's multiple, man.
Yeah.
You have a guy that takes you out to eat, and then you have another guy that buys you your nice little bag so you look cute, so that you just, it's like, honestly, like, well, here in Miami, the vast majority, it's just like, all these girls just want to look cute. Like, they just want their little bags and their nice shoes and to stunt on other women, you know what I mean? And, maybe you just want to do it because you want to look nice.
Yeah.
But for the most part, you just want to stunt on other women and be like, oh man, she's living a life, she has a lavish lifestyle.
But would you say their majority of them are baby mothers, or would you say they're just single in general?
No, I think they're mostly single, but I know a lot of them do have kids.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They'll come with their kid, and then they'll come later on with their sponsor, and it's like.
Now this makes sense. Like
Yeah.
you see him, like, oh, okay.
Okay.
That's why I see
So
it.
that's why you're wearing all Balenciaga.
Mhm.
Okay, cool. And the guy's 70 years old. That's definitely not the son.
White gray hair dude.
White gray hair. And, I mean, and that's where it comes into like the morality of it. Like, hey man, do what you gotta do to level up, I guess. I mean, if you have a plan, I respect it. You know what I mean? All right, maybe I'm gonna suck this old guy's dick for a year or so, and get enough money to start my own business or something.
Yeah, but that's never the case.
Yeah.
Honestly. It's
That's
like
most of the time.
99% not the case.
It's just like, no, I just want to get this new Birkin bag.
I wonder. Let me ask you this. Maybe because we can, we're both the same age. I don't think this existed in our parents' time. Like, yes, there were gold diggers around, but I don't think it was as bad as it is now. Like, I think the generation of our parents' generations and older, they went through a lot having us like young and stuff, but I don't think it never got to the point of what it is now, where like you said, there's young people having kids and their baby mothers, but their focus is like, how can I get material shit?
Yeah.
Like it's not even about the kid. Like I feel like our parents were always like, yo, like they hustled and all that shit for us.
Yeah.
Like if there's $20, there's $20 to eat,
Yeah.
and we're gonna eat whatever $20 can stretch us to.
Yeah.
Now if they get $20, it's like, yo, but I need 2,000. You know what I mean? Like I feel like what year you feel like that kind of started being a thing? Like these baby mothers just literally being gold diggers, like looking for.
I think the Kim Kardashian era. I think that's what started everything.
You're onto something. I think so too.
Because like I didn't really see such a shift in women until the whole Kim K and all this shit. This girl's trying to be, first of all the plastic surgery, all this shit. Like none of that's really, it was there, but you didn't see it as much as you do now. And I feel like that the Kim K era is like that was with the line where it's
and believe it or not, and that's all recent because remember when we were looking at old school videos from like we were high school, 2005,
bro, natural ass fucking models. They all look mad good.
Mad good.
Now I'm like, yo, these chicks all look like
they got
cockroaches and ants and shit.
with
like
bowling balls in their ass and their tits.
They look trash, and I don't know. I'm not into that shit. Some guys are.
At all, I'm not.
But I just look at it. I'm like, these girls look disgusting. Like you just can tell it's on. I don't know.
And again, I don't know if this is off topic because we're all over the fucking place, but
whatever, dude.
Whatever, it is what it is. We're talking about it. So one issue that I have, whether you have a kid or not, so whether a parent or not, majority of times it is with the parent. So because I feel like if you're single, whatever, you're entitled to do whatever the fuck you want. But I see a lot of parents that either are young, and what I mean by young is like 20 plus. You know what I mean? I don't see that many people with 15, 16, 17-year-olds having kids. I mean young, like in your 20s, in your early 20s, where they'll do this, right? They'll have a kid. They're going on all these trips with the sponsor. They have the latest shit. They're doing their bodies. All of that, but they're going back to the fucking projects. Like, where's your priority at?
That's what I'm saying. Like, if you have a plan where you're like, bro, I'm going to, like I said, once again, I'm going to suck this old guy's dick, which I don't even get, like, I don't even understand, like, how you can look yourself in the mirror and know, like, yo, I'm about to, like, even me as a guy, like, if I was going to, and that's the thing, if a guy does it, then you're a scumbag.
Yeah.
Like, you're a piece of shit. If I go and fuck some 60-year-old woman because she has money, they're gonna be like, bro, you are literally a piece of shit.
Yeah.
But a woman does it with a guy, it's like, oh, she's getting her money. Yes, bitch. Like, yeah, I know that's right. Like, fucking, whatever. But
society, man.
it's society. Like, I don't get like how you can just look yourself in the mirror and be like, yo, I'm really about to fuck this guy for money, and just be like, yep, I'm lit. Like,
and honestly, it's not even about like doing all that shit because I know a lot of them. But I mean, I don't know any sponsored guys personally, but I have heard of some guys that are like, no, I just want it for company, right? But even that still looks terrible.
Yeah.
Like, what business do you have 22 years old coming out of college or whatever with anybody older than 30? Let's just start there. If they're not your father.
Yeah.
If they're not your uncle, your father, your brother, like.
You'd be astonished to see like the age range in some of the people I see.
It's disgusting. I have two
super,
daughters, so I think about that shit.
super young and like creepy.
Yeah.
It's not even like where it's like, there's some old guys, they have a little salt and pepper, but they look put together and shit. But I'm talking like sloppy, huge fat guys and shit like that. Like, I'm just like, bro, like, you're really about to do that? I just like look, I'm like, hey, you know what I mean? But like I said, if you have a plan, you know what I mean? Like, where it's like, listen, I'm gonna do this shit, whatever, you know what I mean? It's the same as strippers. Like, if you have a plan too, I'm not gonna knock it. Like, yo, if you have a nice body, you look good. Shit, if I was a woman that had a nice body, look good, I'd probably use my body to get where I'm going to get. You know what I mean? Fuck it. But if you're just sitting there like, no, I just want this person to buy me shit so I can look cute, and then like go on this fucking. I just want to be in a boat every day and just like take fucking videos on a boat, and it's like you never see the sponsor. It's like, and people are so stupid, like, oh yeah, she's lit. It's like, bro. First of all, if you see a chick going out to dinner all the time and they're just putting a picture of their plate, it's like, yo, who they're eating with? You know what I mean? Like you know it's not, if they're not gonna fucking take a video of them, you know it's someone that they shouldn't be with, but that they don't want you to know that they're with.
I can't wait until we have start having guests over. Because I know when we start having like these topics where it's gonna be a conflict with other women,
like between sexes.
Between sexes. I can't wait to have a conversation about that, because you mentioned something right now about, let's say for example, going on a boat. I know a lot of women that love bragging about, oh yeah, I was on such a boat. I'm gonna pay a damn thing.
Yeah.
All right, cool. But like, why do you brag about it so much? And then when a guy doesn't, oh, he broke. Why you over here hopping on other people's boat? Like, nah, I got invited just like you did.
Exactly.
Just because I'm a guy and I got invited by one of my boys or one of a friend of a friend, like. Why is it such a thing that women love capitalizing on calling men broke? But it's okay for a woman to get invited on a boat, look like she's getting her shit blown the fuck out, because there's like 2 dudes in there and 17 girls. Yeah. You know what I mean? I can't wait, because I'm dying. These topics, they got.
That's what I was getting at earlier, where it's like women are so quick to call a guy broke or whatever. But like I said, when women walk into a hospitality type industry, there's no like, oh, there's money here. Yeah. It's just like, fuck, we're gonna have to deal with these bitches for the rest of the night, and they're not gonna spend.
And they're not gonna spend $1.
You know what I mean? And it's the fucking truth. If people get offended, it is the truth. 9 times out of 10, you see a group of women coming in, they're not gonna be buying. Like, and if they do, fucking kudos to them. Good shit. You know what I mean? Like, fucking hats off. But it's fucked up to be like, okay, I'm gonna fuck this old guy for money. He's gonna get me where I want to go. But if a guy is seen even doing anything remotely like that, you're not a man. Like you're stripped of your manhood, like completely. And I don't think that's fair.
Yeah, and you know what's crazy? I'm thinking about 1,000 different topics right now, because another one was a whole like just like equality when it comes to pay and all that shit. I think all that ties into this situation, because. Let's say, for example, and I don't want to go into it because I want a whole ass segment on this.
Yeah.
But I'm like, this ties into one of the main reasons that men do get paid more for majority of jobs, than women. Like, it's like, yes, you can have your own thing. You can be a very independent woman. I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it.
We're gonna get so much hate for it.
No, I don't give a shit about that. I'm
not saying like I'm worried about that. I'm just saying like I can just see it now, like equality. So you're saying that men like.
And look, again, I have daughters, so I try to be very sensitive to certain topics, because I'm also trying to raise 2 daughters to be queens and be independent and all this stuff. But I'm also a man myself in my 30s, so I've seen and I'm going through a lot of different emotions where I'm seeing a lot of shit. But anyways, let's go back. Again, we'll leave that for when people are here, so we can, because it's gonna be like, bing, 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 bing.
Yeah. But yeah, so that's my thought about it. I just, like I said, I see it more than most people, because I'm in it every weekend. I'm in the scene and it's just. I don't know, it just bothers me, man. Like I said, the whole happy wife, happy life, like I've never seen where it's like, okay, well there's another saying like happy spouse, happy house or some shit like that. Like, even so, that just doesn't sound right. It's just always like the guy has to do so much shit, and it's like the whole topic we're talking about today is the fucking BMs what did you say?
No, you can say BM. I mean, because I just said I don't like saying it. For me personally, too, the mother of my children.
I've never liked the word. Yeah. I mean, I don't have kids, but I've never like, yo, my BM is here.
That shit just sounds mad.
It sounds ratchet.
Like, ratchet as fuck. Like, how do I imagine me having a conversation, right? And it's like, let's say 2 other business partners of ours, and like, oh yeah, blah blah, what you gotta do and all that. My baby mother's gonna pick up my kid. Why am I saying my baby mother at 34 years old? I'd be like, no, like the mother of my children are on the way.
Yeah, my BM's outside.
I'm just saying, like, that shit just sounds so ratchet, like.
Yeah.
But whatever. What do you think separates parents now, or I'm sorry, older parents? Like, what do you think separates them from the younger parents nowadays? Like, let's say a 40-year-old has a baby right now and a 20-year-old has a baby at the same time. Like, what do you think is going to separate, I guess, the direction of parenting between a 20-year-old and a 40-year-old? And I guess we can compare it to our generation, like our parents. Well, I don't know if we want to get into
mean, like, yeah, but my mom had me when she was 30. So, and then she had my brother after.
That's pretty late back then.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty late.
Which is, you know, but I think what separates the two is just experience and maturity. You know what I mean? Like a 40-year-old having a kid today is probably, you know, either they've always had trouble having kids or something like that. And they finally like got lucky and conceived, or they just waited. I mean, I don't know. I don't know if I've ever seen someone that had a kid that late, like past like 35.
Yeah, that's tough.
Because it takes a toll on their body.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I know.
The majority of women, I think that not the cutoff, but like when majority of women get to 30, doctors already like, you know, like.
Yeah, but I feel like that's, I don't know, because then that fucks with the girl's mind, because it's like, oh, I need to have a kid now, and you're like, okay, I'm not ready for a kid.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But it's like, okay, my biological clock.
No, but it's also because it's like you start losing eggs or something. I know something.
I don't know the science. I mean,
I don't know the science behind it.
I sound like an ignorant prick right now, but I'm just saying like from past experience.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, girls in their mid-20s are like, I need to hurry up and have a kid. It's like, whoa. It's easy.
I know something with the body of a woman, and that's why I respect mothers in general, whether you're a baby mother, quote unquote. Or
yeah, like I said, when it comes to that, that's bro. Like, there's no like whatever. You had a fucking kid, I 100% respect, because
in a sense I agree with, like, you know, catering to a new mother. You know, just
or even
you get you know you're carrying a body. I understand your body's gonna change. You know, you're gonna probably have like your skin stretch marks. You're gonna go through the motions, like
hormones.
I've been hormones. You're fucking pushing out a baby. I understand. A man could never.
Yeah.
I'll tell you right now, hands down, we could never. So I respect and love women for what they do, but I don't think that that's something that they should use. Well, if it's your wife and it's somebody that you love, absolutely. Mm-hmm. But I think we're specifically referring to, you know, these women that purposely either get pregnant or purposely just have a baby just to have the drop on the men.
Yeah.
You know
but I don't even think, even if you're married and in love, I don't think a kid should be used as like collateral almost.
Oh no. What I meant is just like you're gonna feel a certain way if you are with your wife and you guys have a kid together. Like you're gonna be more catering to like, no, I want to keep my woman happy and my wife happy because she just had our baby and we're still together.
Okay.
So I think we both agree on that.
Yeah.
It's not just like, we're not just saying, oh, you know, forget women ain't shit, just want to have no. We're specifically saying those that are specifically, you know, wanting to get pregnant or trying to trap a guy and then just having a baby and then want to sit back and relax for the rest of her life.
Exactly.
And just get her shit paid for.
Exactly. And just be manipulative and shit, and I just don't respect it, you know. And it's like, the way society is going, it's like, okay, there's all this talk of equality, but it's like, okay, I have a kid, now you need to pay for all of our shit, and if I want to work, I'll work. If I don't, you know, too fucking bad. I don't know. I need to take care of the kid. It's like, the kid's 7 years old. What the fuck you mean? Like, you know, go get a job. Yeah. But then that can kind of go into the whole paying half shit that you want to talk about. I don't think another episode.
Pay half what?
Well, you're saying like going half in relationships and shit and sexes, like different sexes.
Oh yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying, or are you just saying yeah?
No, yeah, I do.
Okay.
Yeah, it's definitely gonna be for another episode. But I don't know, man. I'm trying to think, because obviously, like I said, we were talking Mother's Day just passed, and I was just thinking, I was just like, man, like I know my mom went through it. You know, like my parents split. Like I always said, I don't want to sound like a broken record, but when I was 12, but I feel like it was just so different. Like mothers definitely should be, you know, respected a lot more. And I know I didn't at the time because I was young and ignorant, and I was also lost. But you know, looking at it now, you know, I'm like, all right, you know, it's different. Mothers are really the rock, and I can see how a lot of sons and kids kind of gravitate towards a mother. Because I see it also in my girl's mom. Like my girl's mom is strong as hell, man. Like she holds the family down. Like strong character, businesswoman, owns her own business, and I think that they do a lot of pressures that kind of get overlooked. You know, so to those moms, you know, shout out to y'all because I know it's a lot to deal with. Unfortunately, us men have the bad reputation of picking up and leaving. You know, for whatever reasons.
Yeah.
But
that is a huge thing.
Yeah.
And that's not, that's not going to go untalked about. That is true.
Yeah.
But what is not talked about is a lot of the bad baby mothers that are, like I said, manipulative. They use their kid. They fucking. Yeah. If you get into another relationship, then they want to put you. All of a sudden you were on child support, but now they know you're talking with another girl. Okay, now you're on child support. Or no, you're not going to see your kid no more. It's all that shit. You know what I mean? That's. I don't know. It's just fucking bullshit, and I've seen it in my family, and people close to me, and it's like I think that's part of why I haven't had kids yet, because I'm just like, okay, I need to make sure whoever I have kids with, like I don't want to go through any of that shit.
Yeah, and even if it doesn't work out, at least you know that you did, you tried your best to believe in that person. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times, a lot of shit doesn't work out. I'm a big believer in nothing is forever.
Yeah, and shit happens.
Yeah,
but that's just how my mind works. I just want to be, like, I want it to feel like, okay, this is like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is the right thing, and you never know what someone will do. But I want to have like the feeling of like, this person's not gonna fucking be on some crazy shit or anything like that. Like I just don't want, like I don't like that energy. I don't like to live in stress and shit like that. As much as I stress myself out, but I don't know. That's just my perspective.
No, I mean
coming from a guy with no kids.
no, but I mean it's a good thing that you were able to think about it. You see, my situation was different. I had to start learning about it as I was going. At 18. So
I've always been someone that looks at what's going to happen down the road.
Yeah.
And it stopped me from really living, as a younger person, and even to today. I just always like, okay, this looks good. All right, these are the red flags. What is this red flag going to look like in 5 years?
If it gets worse.
If it gets worse, or if now, okay, this is a problem right now. What's going to happen when we add kids to this situation? You know what I mean? Or a house, or other things. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that that's good, but then it's also saved me from a lot of shit that could have happened to me, growing up. I just, I always just look down the road. So if I see someone doing manipulative shit, or I'm like, okay, so they're manipulative now, what's gonna happen when they have a kid? We have a kid, and now that kid is fucking, that is the ultimate, like, okay, you don't love me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, well then good luck seeing your kid, you know what I mean, that type of shit.
I'm not gonna lie, if there was no such thing as like having to be like financially set, like I think I probably would have looked into being like a family court lawyer, because I know, especially coming from my side of this, coming from my side, like, I know that there's a lot of fathers out there that are genuinely like good fathers trying to be there for their kids, and this shit happens. The mother flips it on them. The courts always favor the mother, especially in Florida. Florida's the #1 worst state for child support. Florida, you go into child support, it's an automatic 60. FYI, people, for anybody.
Speaking facts.
For anybody that's either currently pregnant or having a baby or expecting, in the state of Florida, if you go under child support and you're not with the mother, it's an automatic 60% of your check, because you're the non-custodial parent. Because the custodial parent, quote unquote, will be the mother. So.
And then how are you as a man supposed to level up off of 40% of your pay?
You wanna know what the judge will tell you? There's more than 40 hours in a week. And that comes from that's verbatim from my personal experience. So it's certain shit like that unfortunately the courts see black and white men, and honestly the courts are never in the favor of a father unless you have a really good attorney.
And then how you gonna pay for an attorney when you only have 40% of your pay? That shit boils my fucking
just
blood,
more than 40 hours in a week.
Bro. Because then they'll sit there and be like, yeah, I want my fucking money, and you're not gonna see the kids or some shit, and it's like, bro.
Well, they can't. That's a misconception.
I'm telling you right now, I've seen it.
No, but you know what it is? It's alright. So women have this misconception that they can say, I don't want you to see the kids. You can never hold back a child from seeing their father if they don't pose a threat to the child.
Yeah.
So if they go to the court will then decide if you have visitations, right? Quote unquote.
Yeah.
But I know what you're talking about. I know.
I'm
that's
telling
the
you,
number
I
one
know
thing.
people that
Yeah.
are on child support, and it's like, oh well, I'm not happy with you right now, so you're not gonna see the kid.
Yeah. But that's why child support and custody are two different they're two different courts, two different battles. But people don't know that, is what I'm saying. Educate yourself, people. Pull out until you can fucking educate yourself or have enough money. I'll tell you right now, you're gonna need at least $5,000 to have a good lawyer on deck. So if you're in the process of fucking keep nutting in there and just pull out until you can get this money up, and then because it can get ugly, man. It can get ugly.
Yeah, 60%. That's no different than.
What do you think people sell drugs, man? Let's just call it. Let's call a spade a spade. Like this is why, because a lot of men are not giving options to take the right route and not go to the street life. But when you go the right route, you can actually see on paper what you make, and then they take 60% of that shit. And then on top of that, you can only see your kids every other weekend. I'll be damned if I gotta see my kids every other weekend. Like, I'm fortunate enough that, the mother of my child and are level-headed. Yes, we went through our shit, but we worked it out for the best interest of the kids, where we have whatever custody. It's not even 50-50. We have whatever we want custody, so that's not an issue. But again, I've seen a lot of different things, man. I've seen a lot of different shit.
You're lucky.
I'm not lucky. I went through it.
I'm saying you're lucky that you don't, because I personally, a story, I had a good friend of mine who had a barbershop.
Yeah.
And was actually doing very well. And
She owns it. She owns it.
no, she tried to, but it's funny because right before they broke up, he switched the name over to his brother.
And that's what saved them?
And that's what saved him. When they broke up, whatever, she was literally a deadbeat. They didn't work, didn't do nothing, lived off of him, paying the child support, used the child support for whatever the fuck she wanted to. And when it came down to it, she's like, oh, well, he has a barbershop, and I want half of whatever. And the lawyer was like, what do you mean he doesn't have a, and he was like, what are you talking about? When they had not the deposition, when you guys meet with your lawyers, what is that called?
I think isn't that the position? I don't know, I haven't been in court.
But they were like, oh, and he's like, what are you talking about? I don't have a barbershop. My brother has a barbershop. Then he's like, bro, when he said that,
checkmate, bitch.
Yeah. You're done. When he told me, he's like, bro, when I said that, I felt so good, because the look on his face was like, no, check his paperwork. He definitely has a barbershop. I was like, no, I don't.
I'm a barber.
Yeah.
I make $200 a week.
But yeah.
Hey man, but you know what? At the end of the day, look, man, again, if you're there and you're doing your thing as a father, I don't think that you should be
Penalized?
Yeah, I guess you could say penalized for trying to be there and working your way around the system, because we have to find a way. As men, we have to protect ourselves, and if we're there for the right reasons, you have no reason to try to put me in a shithole, and a lot of women try to do that. So.
And that's the moral of this episode.
Basically.
Yeah.
That's
all I got.
It's episode 14.
It's episode 14. If I keep going, I'm probably gonna get fucking, put on Twitter for woman hate or something like that. And like I said, it's not anything against women. It's just what I've seen in the past. And like I said, I've seen great mothers. I've seen great single mothers. Yeah. And every time I'm like, yo, I give you so much respect, because from what I always see, it's just okay, well, I'm a single mother. He doesn't want to be with me or whatever. Now I'm gonna make his life a living hell. So I don't have to work type shit. Mm-hmm. But I've seen a lot of good mothers that bust their ass. My mom was a single mother. You know what I mean? I know what it is to see a single mother, a good single mother. Mm-hmm. So this is not bashing women. It's just, there are a lot of bad ones, and I see it a lot. And it's just I don't think it's fair, the whole, they can do all that shit, and then the guy has to fucking deal, with the repercussions, or
of course. Again, unless you're trying to be that dad that comes around every 2 or 3 months and see the kid once, and get your shit slapped with that child support.
Yeah, that you fucking deserve.
Yeah. So, but again, but we'll end this on a good note. Let's end it on a good note.
Enough negativity.
So we're talking about this earlier. So we're talking about the pop songs. So what do you think is the top 3 songs for you? Top 3 mama songs for you?
Mama songs, good songs or songs that make me want to cry.
Anything that just has to do with resonates with just dedication to your mom, and it doesn't have to be to your mom. What songs you just think that just hit like?
Like Dear Mama is almost word for word. Besides the whole crack, being a crack fiend and all this shit, like crack fiend mama. For the vast majority of that song is my mom. You know what I mean? Like the sacrifice and all this other shit and working her ass off to take care of me and my brother. So I'd say Dear Mama is number one. I don't know the other mama songs.
I did my homework.
You did?
Yeah, I did.
Fuck. You didn't have any prep for
We talked about this a couple days ago.
Did we?
Yes, on Sunday.
You didn't say songs though. You didn't say anything about songs. So I have Dear Mama coming in second place. Dear Mama. Yeah, bro. I don't know. I honestly don't even know another. There's like one song from 21 Savage, but
I saw it. I didn't hear it. I saw it though, because I googled like top fucking.
21 Savage came out.
21 Savage. Yeah. It came out in like the top. I think it was like top 40.
Yeah, I have it on my phone.
I haven't heard it.
It's not that bad, but it's coming from 21 Savage.
Yeah, like 21.
21.
Yeah.
How many mamas you got?
That's
right. How many babies you got?
All right, I'll give you my top three. Top three, Boyz II Men, a song from Mama. That's number 3. It's a really good song. Kanye West, Hey Mama, was number 2. Hey Mama, I got you right now. I got you, so don't worry about it.
Is this old school Kanye?
It's 2005 Kanye.
Okay.
The real Kanye.
The
real Kanye.
Not the fucking schizophrenic sort of narcissist that's...
Yes.
Him and Kim K actually broke up?
You never heard the song?
No. Not really, bro.
It's a really good song. It came out in late registration, so I will late registration. And obviously number 1 is Dear Mama. I mean, like I told you today, Dear Mama, I think the reason why it hits so hard is because it's not just a song about a mother.
Yeah, it's like poetic.
He's not only that, but he's talking about like what we majority of us go through, like single mom. Yes, like you said, besides a crack mom.
Yeah.
Thank God. But but just in general, we go through all this shit, and like moms really try to keep it together. And I think I wanted to end it on that note because it's like I want to leave it on a good bright note. Like, yeah, for those single mothers that are out there that in a 1-bedroom apartment, they have their kid, they're going to work 9 to 5, taking the kid to daycare in the morning, trying to get to work on time, and rushing back home, that shit is hard, man. So I feel like Dear Mama, by far, has to be the number 1 best song ever written about a mother. I think. If anybody else disagrees, then it's cool, you can dig. But I think just like lyrically, every bar hits somebody.
Not even that, like the fucking like the hook, like the beat, like
everything.
It's just a soothing song. Every time, I mean, as a man, I can honestly be serious. Like every time I hear that song, I'm just like, damn. I just bring back to my past. I'm like, damn, my mom actually went through a lot of shit, and I'm like, fuck, I need to call her.
Yeah, and honestly, I told you I was getting hyped for tonight, and I started listening to it. But the more I listened to it, I started getting sad. I'm like, damn, I was a real asshole kid.
Yeah.
Like, because the lyrics started resonating more and more with like I started kind of like picturing what was going on back then. And when my parents split, like I told you, I was an asshole teenager. Like I was, nobody could tell me anything. So, that I wanted to leave it on a good note to just kind of like think about your past, anybody's past, and just know that, our moms are trying to figure it out too. We can't blame them now that we're adults. Some of us might go through it, some of us may not. But, it takes a lot, because our parents were also trying to figure it out while they were with us. And me as a parent, I can say that now, this shit is not easy. This shit is not easy. So, shout out to the older moms, shout out to the young moms.
Good ones.
The good ones. Not the ones that you'll see this weekend.
Yeah, and the bad ones. Hopefully you guys transition. But But yeah, other than that, I know you were an asshole as a kid, but FYI, you're still an asshole.
Assholes live forever. You know, I seen that somebody had a shirt on in the gym the other day that said "Asshole lives forever."
Assholes live forever. I don't know if that's actually a brand because I've seen it more and more. I thought it was like a personalized thing, like somebody's own brand.
Yeah.
I think it's a brand that says, because there's a dad hat that says it, and there's also a t-shirt, a graphic tee that says "Assholes live forever." I gotta find out where that's from because I've seen it more and more often. I don't know if God is telling me something.
Yeah, I guess so. But yeah, man, that's episode 14.
I thought it said, ladies and gentlemen.
No offense to anybody. We're just speaking, shit that we talk about. Hopefully nobody get offended.
It's prolific, baby.
Hopefully we don't get no DMs.
Hopefully we do, because I mean, I'm always open to talk about it. Just don't approach me the wrong way, because I'll leave you out some right.
Motherfucker. Alright, guys, be safe. Thank you for watching.
See you next week, baby. Motherfucker, man.
Cause they thought I'd never make it. See me fall down and they celebrate it. Learn how to win with no demonstration. How about the cool got a ventilated? Cause I can't see shit out on 95. Prolific little bitch, I see dollar signs. The shit I done seen got me traumatized. Tryna clear all the pain in my mama's eyes. And my daughter, she watching me closely. Tryna better myself like I should be. Had to chill out with all of that street shit. I came a long way, but don't push me. Rest in peace to my bro, it ain't right, dawg. 20 bands, nothing that's light sauce. Hit the booth and I turn all the lights off. Gotta get in my zone. Gotta turn on my phone, cause all them smiles is fake and I see it. Bad guy, if I got it, I'll be it. Baptized, but I'm living with demons. Trap vibes, so I'm cashing out Neiman's. No face, swear these bitches is heathens, but I don't need them though. Keep my moves quiet, you don't need to know. My new tool silent. Cause they thought I'd never make it. See me fall down and they celebrate it. Learn how to win with no demonstration. How about the cool got a ventilated? Cause I can't see shit out on 95. Prolific little bitch, I see dollar signs. The shit I done seen got me traumatized. Tryna clear all the pain in my mama's eyes.